Good afternoon, listeners, and welcome from Westwood Road, home of St Ives Town Football Club. And I'm delighted to say, at long last, it feels like it's been a long pre-season, but we are here for, of course, the first Bet Victor Southern League Premier Division clash of the season. I'm Kev Clark, and alongside me is Harry Hanslow. Well, all the waiting is finally over. We are here, poised moments now before the start of the 2019-20 season, and let's hope it's one to remember for lots of good reasons for Tamworth FC. We've all worked so hard to get this season off to a good start, and it's over to those 11 out on the pitch and the bench, of course, now to produce the goods this afternoon, Harry.
And the referee, Oliver Morris Sanders, gets the game underway. St Ives immediately looking to break forward, and that goes out for a throw to St Ives.
I always find that quite strange, how immediately after kick-off the noise just drops. And it's very often the case, you know, all that bounce before a game, and all of a sudden everything quietens down in the first minute or so of the game. That will give us the opportunity now to run through the two lineups. So for the home side then, in goal Martin Conway, 2 Ben Jackson, 3 Ty Ward, 4 Jarvis Wilson, 5 Danny Kelly, 6 Charlie Johnson, 7 Tom Wood, 8 is your captain Robbie Parker, 9 is Ezra Ford, 10 Jack Snellis, 11 Dan Clifton. On the bench for the Saints, Mark Coulson.
Sorry Kev, ball forward for Tamworth. Honez looks to chase, but that runs through and out for a goal kick.
Yeah, just come off his chest a little bit hard there, didn't it, and ran on a bit too far. So continuing with the St Ives bench is Charlie Diaz, Ollie Snaith, Ben Seymour Shove and Dylan Wilson. Your Lambs line up this afternoon then is in goal Jazz Singh, 2 Chris Cox, 3 Jordan Goff, 4 Ryan Bezic and he's your captain, 5 Joe Magunda, 6 Nathaniel Rowe Turner, 7 Ahmed Obeng, 8 James Fry, 9 Dan Creaney, 10 Bilal Yafai, 11 Reece Honus. On the bench for the Lambs is Tyrell Waite, Henry Wilder, Revan L. James, Rashawn Francis and Zisu Banda. Free kick early on now to Tamworth on this left hand side, right close to this left hand touchline, and Ryan Bezic has got an early opportunity now to swing this one away from the keeper left footed. Tamworth fans wait with bated breath now. And it comes from Bezic. That's a great ball in. Oh, it's just eluded people in the 6-yard box there. That was so close, Harry.
Yeah, I think Creaney was just... I think he must have got a touch on that, Kev, but it didn't quite come... The touch didn't come off in quite the right place, and it just inches wide. And Andrew and Gary, they were head in hands moment for them.
They go out and have a bad game today. I get the impression that it might have been a difficult first 20 minutes where players, you know, just have to find their feet, but this game's got into its groove quite early on, in all fairness, and I think Tamworth come mightily close, as we commentated through a few minutes ago. That ball in from Ryan Bezic across the 6-yard line was just missed by Dan Creaney, and you said he actually got something on it.
Yeah, I think he definitely got something on that, but it just didn't hit the right part of his body. But going back to Dan Creaney, there was a very, very nasty tackle just brought in on him. I can't quite see by which player, but it has resulted in a free kick, which looks like Ryan Bezic's going to take.
And Tamworth have an opportunity now. As up steps Ryan Bezic, curls it. Oh, it's into the back of the net! What a fantastic goal for Tamworth! And it's Ryan Bezic again, Harry!
Marvellous, marvellous opening goal for this season, and all of the Tamworth fans in front of us, absolutely, they've gone crazy. Absolutely fantastic goal. What a great free kick, you could just see it happening, and it beat the keeper on his right hand post, and the management go crazy, the players go crazy, and most importantly the fans do as well, Kev. From our left back right the way across the pitch, ball into the box by, I think that was Cox, falls to Creaney, Creaney shot off the crossbar.
Great hit by Dan Creaney there as it fell to him on the edge of the area. It was a rising, rasping volley, it smacked the bar right in the centre of Conway's bar and bounced back out. Oh, it's a question of how many really at the moment, Harry, because it's just the only surprising thing is that Tamworth have not added to their tally.
And they've actually now sent in another man into the box.
And it goes left-footed, swings towards far post, touch on that. The first real chance that St Ives have had. It was knocked down at the far post and hooked into the goal, past the hapless Jazz Singh. And Tamworth have pegged back to 1-1, really disappointingly, very much against the run of the play as well. So free kick taken up to the edge of the Lambs area. Some grappling going on in the area. It's Diaz who's recycled it back into the area. An important header by Chris Cox there as he got there at the near post. Jordan Goff now can try and attack down this right side, this left hand side. Jarvis with the important interception. And again it's rather lumped forward by St Ives. Long range drive. Oh, it's not far away actually. In all fairness, it was a bit of a hit and hope, but I think that was Dan Clifton who hit that one and it wasn't far over Jazz Singh's bar. Just a case of, I wish we'd scored a second goal when we were on top, because at 1-0 the opposition have got a chance, haven't they? Ball into the St Ives box and it's headed wide by Cox. Wasn't far wide.
No, not at all. And that's going to be another goal kick for St Ives, which will probably end up going straight out for a Tamworth throw. St Ives haven't caused Tamworth a problem really in open play until now.
It's extra forward for St Ives. Oh, straight at Singh, good save and heading back out of play. And that was a real mix-up by Joe Magunda, who seemed to fall over his own feet, Harry.
Yeah, just as I was literally about to say that St Ives hadn't caused us a single problem in open play, Joe Magunda makes...
Very uncharacteristic error.
No, yeah, that's one word for it, Kev. Uncharacteristic.
Well, here's a corner now, and this is a real problem for Tamworth on the evidence of the game so far. Swung in high to the middle of the goal, headed away by Roe Turner. That's the first set play Tamworth have got the first contact on. Lumped back in very high again for Tamworth to deal with. Jordan Goff volleys that one clear up over halfway. Ty Ward does well to get his first contact on it, but Tamworth are on the attack now with Creaney out to Honus. And that's a corner to Tamworth. Well, this is end-to-end stuff, Harry, and who knows where it'll end at half-time.
Yeah, there was, I can assume that this is half-time after this has been taken, as Beswick switches places with Honus to take this.
Yeah, you would have thought so, with those 2 minutes that are supposedly added. We're well into that and even over that now. And the referee is being shouted at by Ricky Mahiniki as the corner comes in. Oh, it's punched this flat by Conway, it's not fully cleared. And there is, as you predicted, Harry, the half-time whistle. And right at the death of the half there, Tamworth could have stole the lead after that mix-up from Conway in the 6-yard box, and it just didn't fall to a Tamworth player. Good afternoon, listeners, and welcome back from Westwood Road, home of St Ives Town Football Club, for full second half commentary underway.
Instantly rushing forward, Tamworth.
Tamworth, you have 45 minutes to get 3 points here at Westwood Road. Loops it across the Beswick now in the centre circle. Low flat ball towards Fry, but cut out. Tamworth build down the left now with Goff. And now Obeng drives into the St Ives box, gets it back, scooped in towards the far post, he's headed off the line. That was so close to going in the far corner, if but for the intervention of the head of Charlie Johnson, who heads it out for a corner to Tamworth on this near side. Swings it into the area. Oh, and Creaney's there, flapped at by Conway, who manages to grab it at the second attempt off the feet of Cox. But Creaney got there and headed it at the goalie. Tyrell Waite now, left side of the 18-yard box. Digs out a pass infield to Jimmy Fry, to Jordan Goff I should say. Ryan Beswick now, and the momentum now is with Tamworth. Here's Cox, drives inside, thinks about the long range drive, he really didn't get that one right, and it's about 5 yards wide. Tamworth trying to get possession. There's the full-time whistle here at Westwood Road. as many of you might have expected and feared. That is the result. It is a draw. Tamworth have failed to win their opening game of the season for the third season running that I know of, and it's a real shame really after the opening promise of the first 20 minutes. The way that Tamworth were working the ball around the field, Harry, looks very promising.